MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge is retired to kick off the inning.
Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Clevenger has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside. He's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Muncy, the runner at second with one away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Glove by Castro. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks lead 1. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and
leading up for the Indians
plays.
The right fielder, Eduardo
Off the plate
Valenzuela.
away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second,
Digging
center
in,
fielder,
Tyler Naquin.
Tyler
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely.
Postseason
Monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. Past history with Mike Clevenger, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Nope,
just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Batting 7.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Batting 8.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Past history with Mike Clevenger, just a 1 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor.
Leading off for
He'll
the
begin things
Indians,
here against Madison
the
Bumgarner.
shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This is line to left, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
The first baseman.
Ready now, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite
left
field.
fielder.
That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Garcia is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
First and second now, 1 man out. Liner towards second. That's in there, base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down.
The designated hitter,
a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there. Respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Santana at third. Garcia over at second. Castro at first. One gone. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Grounded down the third baseline, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scored, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Batting ninth.
Hey, this one's a
The
long
catcher,
way from being
Kevin.
over hero, but that big base hit right there gives him a
Wacky.
2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at-bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now another 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right
For
fielder.
me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays. Most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bumgarner sets. 1-0 on its way. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The center
hey,
fielder,
we're still in the early
Aaron
stages in this one.